Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, #MovieBae. I am MovieBae, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review over W.A.G.s to Riches, episode 2 entitled Queen Bees and Wannabes. But before we get to it though, I would like for y'all to consider subscribing to the channel. Here on MovieBae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television, and if that's the type of content you like, you might as well binge my channel, binge my playlist. I promise you're going to find something that you like, okay? And if you enjoy my commentary along the way, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up and or drop a comment down below. Now, I am going to do more so of a review over like paramount parts of the episode. I'm not going to go in order. It's not going to be a recap. And if I do miss out on something that y'all wanted to talk about, leave it down in the comment section and we could talk about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into episode 2. All right, so episode 1 with Mjae's mugshot being plastered on the screen. So in episode 2, Mjae has been released, and she tells her friends in the studio that if I was ever going to go to jail, it would have been for what I went to jail for: assault, battery, theft, grand theft auto, baby. She had all the charges against her, okay? So what had happened was she got into a physical altercation with one of her baby daddy's other baby mamas because the baby mama was dancing with her kids. Now, you will probably think like, oh, that's so cute, blended families getting along. No, Mjae said it was out of spite because the baby mama knows I don't like her. So why is you walking around acting like stuff is sweet when it ain't, okay? When it comes to this, I could understand Mjae because some baby mamas really do be trying to play with you like it's sweet. You know I don't like you, so why is you in my kid's face? If we haven't sat down and had that conversation to where we gonna try the blended family stuff, then don't be trying to act like we a blended family, especially not in my presence. You wouldn't have done it if I was there, so don't be trying to act just because I'm not here, act like something brand new, okay? Mjae needs to be on baddies though. She's young, she's dumb, she's full of, y'all know how the saying goes. And I could tell though that Mjae wants to get it together, but she's 22, mixed with postpartum, mixed with her family background that we find out, and I'm gonna tell you about that a little bit later. I could just tell that she has a long way to go. But Mjae, I'm rooting for you, girl. So later on in the episode, we do get introduced to her mother, and that's when we find out a little bit about Mjae's background, how her dad, he was hitting jugs and her mom was hitting hoes because her mom was a pimp. And when her grandmother passed away, she had to move back in with her mom. So just growing up in that environment, I guess that kind of, like I said, plays into her attitude and her self-esteem and all types of stuff like that. So in this conversation with her mom dropped a jewel and was like, you know, it don't matter what a guy's profession is, men are going to be men, but you gonna choose what you want to put up with and you're gonna choose what you don't want to put up with. And at the same time, when you have Mjae saying things like, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to put up with this, I am the prize, he needs to see that. It's like, but he won't see that because you don't really see that. You can say it all day, but if the actions don't match the words, he gonna keep doing what you allow him to do. Point blank, period. And honestly, I feel like he rushed you into something that you wasn't ready for anyways. Let's talk about it. She met him when she was in high school. He was on that weirdo stuff. Then at the moment you hit 18, now you got 2 babies. Girl, you live in a lifestyle that's ahead of you. And even though, like I said, she grew up in a lifestyle, you know, that was what she shouldn't have been witnessing. But it's like now you got another lifestyle just thrown at you. And the money is good, I'm pretty sure. But like kids at 22, when you're supposed to be out there having fun, living your life, you got to get a whole career. You got to worry about this dude doing you wrong. And I don't know. It's just too much. It's just too much with the kids and the postpartum, and it's just too much. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rooting for you though, Mjae. I'm rooting for you to get it together. She literally my little sister age, so we all been there. We all done that. We just waiting for you to stand up, sis. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into Jules and Sade. I don't want to mispronounce her name. Sade. In this little sit down, Jules basically confides in Sade about, you know, her whole work life and her relationship and how her ex basically wanted her to quit her job because he didn't want the mother of his kids doing things like that, aka working with Kanye on the running for president and the one of Kanye's project releases. So he was basically trying to stop her bag. Now let's talk about this. Some guys, when they are controlling, they don't want you to shine and be your own independent woman, they will try to basically stop your bag, make you feel insecure, and have you sit down. They don't want to see you popping. They don't want to see you shining. I can see that. But I can also see that maybe he did it because ethically y'all were no longer aligned. You know, she blames, you know, working with Kanye for the fail of her relationship because, like I said, her baby daddy, boyfriend, whoever he was to her, he didn't like her relationship with Kanye, her working with Kanye. But like I said, it could be because he's a controlling guy. It also could be because of our ethics. Like if I don't agree with what Kanye agree with and you help him push that message, like, yes, we are going to fall out about that because we don't agree with our morals. Our morals are not aligning, essentially. So I don't know the man. I'm just saying it could be another side to that. Okay. But all in all, if you're doing what you love to do and if your significant other is just not matching, then it's just not matching. Ain't nobody to blame for that. You're not meant to be with everybody. All right. Another relationship on the show that we got a little bit of more insight is into this girl here. Oh, y'all, I don't favor this girl at all. Sharelle and Chad Ochocinco. Ochocinco wanted me. Every time he come on camera, that's why I say Ochocinco wanted me. Okay, OG. So Sharelle says, Chad has 8 kids. I have 4 kids. So that makes 11. What? I said, if he got 8 and you got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 12. And then you say y'all got 1 together, that's 13. Sorry to the 2 kids she forgot about. She's sorry. I'm pretty sure of it. So Sharelle shares with us how she wanted, when she met Chad, she wanted just a one-night stand with him. Girl, bye. You was just talking about last episode how in high school you was wearing his jersey, making jersey dresses. So to me, honestly, it seemed like you were obsessed. It seemed like you stalked and hunted him down, if I'm being honest. And now you tell me you just because you wanted a one-night stand. Yeah, all right. Anyhow, we all know Chad. He's been on TV, you know what I'm saying? So when they start talking about planning a wedding, she wants one thing, he wants another. And she was like, is this your wedding or mine? I was like, I thought it was both of y'all wedding. I thought it was both of y'all wedding. It's crazy because when I've never been married or proposed to or nothing like that, but I watch a lot of TV and I see a lot of things and I talk to a lot of people. And some women want their men to be more involved. Her, on the other hand, she want to plan everything. And we know Chad sassy self, he want to plan everything. So this is going to be interesting, especially because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard they're not even together anymore. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. And that goes into Sharelle. Her last quote was, how it goes in order is God, her kids, her career, and then her man. I said, well, you ain't never going to be in a relationship too long if that's the order. I'm just saying. I'm not here to police people's orders. I'm not saying it's a bad order, but if your man is 4th in line, a lot of men ain't going to settle for being 4th in line. All right. Let's go ahead and get into, we just gonna talk real, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about that because I could bring that up when we talk about the Batch Good Mom event. Okay, so Portia has a brand, a Batch Good Mom, and I like what it stands for because, you know, as a mom, some people kind of like try to put you in a box, and especially if you're feeling down about yourself, you got to remind yourself that you're a bad bitch and you still a good mom at the same time. Excuse me. So she has, I guess, like a little brunch event for the girls in honor of Mother's Day and, of course, her company. Now, let's talk about how, one, Stoney is not invited. Don't like that. Stoney is a mom. She's on the show. She should have been invited. Y'all know how these things go. We talked about it last episode. They're icing her out. And then Sade is not invited, but Sade is coming. Now, when I found out Sade is not a mom, I was like, okay, well, I personally wouldn't go anywhere where I'm not invited. But she decided to come anyway. I'm on the show. We in a mixture. All my friends got kids. I thought we was cool, so why can't I come and just support? Makes sense to me. Okay. Now, Kita mentioned to Sharelle earlier on in the episode how she thinks that Sade is basically jealous of Keita and Tyreek, because Tyreek is coming into the Dolphins as a higher paid wide receiver, and her husband has just been, and not her husband, Sade's husband has just been let go from the Dolphins. So Keita is basically spreading rumors that Sade is jealous of her, or that's how Sharelle took it anyways, especially because there was a moment with the Dolphins, we'll get into a little bit later, that led Keita to believe that Sade was jealous of her. So let's actually start talking about it. Sade and Mjae called out Sharelle for being mean. And Sharelle acting like, who's mean? Not me. I'm mean because I don't want to hang around certain people. You're mean because you don't want to hang around certain people without giving them a chance. You know what I'm saying? And I said on my last review, I am the type of person who I could just tell that, she not my type of girly. But I'm not about to sit here and be rude to the person who just not my type of girl unless she gonna be rude to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just a bitch. If we keep it in 100, that's exactly what you are. And I'm happy that Sade and MJ called you out on it. So then Sharelle in her confessional says that why she really mad is Stoney has had more money than a lot of us at this table, and she blew it trying to impress people. Okay, that's her prerogative. I understand why you wouldn't like a person like that, but one is given that you jealous because she has had more money than you, and you didn't like the way she spent it. Like, what that gotta do with you for real? Let's proceed. Sharelle continues to say, oh my God, I lost the girl name. Stoney is the oldest person out of us, and you can't change older people. I'm not about to raise a grandma. Well, first and foremost, who asked you to change her? Why are you trying to change Stoney? For what? For who? It's giving control freak. You're not supposed to be trying to change her. So the reason you don't want to associate yourself with her is because you can't change her? Because old people don't change. They stuck in their ways. Girl, what? Girl, what for real? So anyways, when that conversation ends, Ashley, who I thought I liked, but I'm not 100% sure anymore, she brings up the whole Dolphin Suite situation that Keita and Sharelle talked about earlier on in the episode. So one thing I am happy that Ashley did is Ashley brought it to the horse. You know, we need to hear from the horse's mouth, aka Sade. It's too many S names on the show. So Sade is basically like, why is Ashley asking me about something that I ain't never shared with her? Who told you about this? Sharelle. Oh my God, of course Sharelle did, because Sharelle ain't doing nothing but running around running her mouth about everybody's business but her own business. So Keita told Sharelle, and Sharelle told Ashley. Now Ashley is asking Sade, do y'all see how many people is involved in something that ain't got nothing to do with them? So let's talk about it. Sade said that it was cold outside during the game, what have you, that she put in the group chat if any of the wives wanted to get a suite. Okay, so the wives that said yes, they started a whole different group chat where they talked in detail about what they were going to do, how much stuff was going to cost. Keita was not in that group chat, but somebody else was speaking for her because I guess Keita eventually wanted to get a suite or whatever. Everybody sent their money, they got the suite. However, Keita and the other lady, they were shooting for another show entitled Hard Knocks. I think that might be on Netflix. I'm not 100% sure, but Sade and a couple of other women said that, well, if y'all want to film, if Hard Knocks wants to film in the suite, then Hard Knocks should pay for the suite. My logic makes sense to me. If you are normally filming a show, you have to pay for the locations. You got to sign waivers for the locations to shoot and such things like that. So we can all save our pennies and they can pay for it. But I don't know if Keita and them didn't want to relay that back to the production company or what have you. But y'all can't film in here. We're uncomfortable with it. If they want to film, they could pay for it. They don't want to pay for it. So, no ma'am. Then I guess that they quote unquote said that because Sade stood up, Keita was left out in the cold. Well, tell Hard Knocks to get y'all a suite. I don't know. I didn't feel like nothing was wrong with it. Okay. So then on top of that, Portia then starts saying, well, you and your husband came to the cocktail party yesterday and he had his all black on and it looked like he was there to come and save you because you didn't want to be around us, and assumptions. Making assumptions. How you going to assume that I don't want to be around nobody because what? And it's really weird because Portia says Sade is my turn up friend. So just because in that moment I wasn't turning up, trying to drink and whatever, now all of a sudden I don't want to be around people and I'm jealous and all type of stuff. I thought if we really friends, Portia, then you need to be having a one-on-one conversation with me instead of running your mouth to Sharelle and everybody else. So in the midst of this, Sharelle chimes in and says, that makes you fake. I don't deal with fake bitches. Well, bitch, don't deal with them then. Like, what are you talking about? And what are you talking about? Shut up. Like, none of this has nothing to do with you, but yet you're inserting yourself. Sade made it real clear about that. I'm not stony. You ain't about to little girl me. Make that known. So anyways, after the dinner or lunch or what have you, Portia stands up, makes her toast to the business, more health, more wealth, and oh yeah, I'm pregnant. And everybody also thinks Sade is jealous because Keita is pregnant and now Portia pregnant, and I guess Sade didn't want to have kids, but oh child, this show this is exactly why I don't even be watching like Basketball Wives and Real Housewives and stuff like that, because this kiddish, like cliquey, like just weird stuff, if we being honest. Like, how you gonna talk about everybody, talk to everybody about my business, but ain't even ask me about it? That is so weird to me. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Be sure you like, comment, subscribe. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Sharelle cannot be the only, I cannot be the only person who is not feeling this lady at all whatsoever. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my commentary. It not only lets me know that you enjoy the commentary, but it lets Netflix know that you enjoy videos just like this. And of course, consider subscribing to the channel. Binge my channel, binge my playlist. I promise you, you will come across something that you like, something that you enjoy. All right, once again, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.